brutal. Giving that heat. My phone tells me it feels like -6 this morning. When you're driving on a four-wheeler, it's more like -20. It's a fabulous day to have heat. Aren't we lucky? This world we live in. We got hot water on demand. Thanks for watching. We just moved a little cattle around. We put the fats back in that small feed bunk line. Then we moved those calves we just weaned out to the new bunk line. They got more space and we're gonna start feeding them, introducing them to some corn a little bit. We got a couple more loads to do. And then we got some tire stuff to fix. We got a welding project we're gonna start today. Hey, come on. All right. Are you ready for the next shop project of the winter? This shouldn't be too bad of one. I got some metal picked up. We're gonna be building something. I told my brother about it. He thought it was kind of dumb, but he also doesn't have to clean feedlots. It's gonna be a mobile, hydraulically powered, remote control operated gate. Say we get a couple inches of snow, I want to box scrape that and pull it out of the feedlot. But when we got cattle in there, I can't leave the gate open. And so that either brings us to either Dad or I runs the tractor and the other one runs the gate, and it's cold out there. And it's a lot of in and out, in and out. If I have a mobile, hydraulically powered gate, remote controlled, operated, I can get up to that gate with a box scraper full of snow, open it, drive through. Same thing when we're hauling manure out. If I pull up to the gate, I got to get out of the tractor, open it, get back in the tractor, pull in, and then shut the gate so the cattle don't run out while we're loading the manure spreader. So it's just constant in and out. It takes a lot of time. Sometimes you hit your shin on those ladders. I think it's going to be really nice to have for quite a few occasions, many times throughout the year. It doesn't even have to be winter. You know, we're cleaning the lots in the summertime, and there's sometimes cattle in them. So I got a pump here, got a big beefy hydraulic cylinder here. Been figuring out my electrical. Here's the remote switch. This is all from Bailey Hydraulics here. You know, I've built a few things the past couple years. You know, the wire winder was a big thing. Last year we built the bunk sweep, which I need to lengthen out the arm yet to make that work. But when I'm doing these hydraulic projects, I order from Bailey. We'll talk about them more later when we get into the hydraulic side, but today we're doing the cutting and welding side. Starting off with the frame, I've got some Euro mounts here. These are what connect to the tractor, the loader, the front end of the loader tractor. This will be placed in this region with the other one about right here. Now I got to cut a couple more pieces. There'll be two, one running about here, one running about here, and that's what the Euro mounts will be welded to. Before we get cutting that, Dad needs help. We're unhooking the livestock trailer. It's got a flat tire, or tire that keeps going flat on the pickup. And then we got a Gator tire that's ready to be picked up at Storla. And then my 98 Chevy just got finished up. It had a old starter that quit working, so we got to do a little maintenance here. Hear how she fires. Oh yeah.
Looks like his back tires are wore out. Right from all that fast driving like a wild man.
What do you think of that?
Probably spent money on that, but they've got new ones. But you need new back tires. Nowhere to hang it, you know, and line it up.
I need to pump up the jam.
That'll do.
Alright. Tiny says I'm gonna jump on you when you lay on the ground.
I'm gonna get in your face hole, he says.
Oh, thanks. Oh Lord!
Well, I can take the dog. I can put the bolts down there. Dog.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Oh boy.
And the mounts will be like that, something like that, I guess. Got some weight to it. So like I said, on the back side there'll be the Euro mounts that are laying on the floor. Then on the top will be that pump and a 12-volt battery. Then hinged right here will be the hydraulic cylinder that runs over to the gate, which will be hinged right here. If you're getting my drift, there's going to be a long gate hanging off the front of this. So there'll be a 16-foot gate hanging off the front of this, which, you know, imagine driving around with 16 foot of gate in front of you. That's a little excessive, so I'm actually going to have a hinge in the middle. So for driving around, you'll only have about 8 foot sticking out, because I just think 16 foot is a little too out there, you know. It's a lot of movement. So that's what we're going to start on next, is the first section of gate, which I'm going to make a little bit longer than 8 foot. A little bit bigger than probably what I should have got, but it's going to be 2 inch by 3 inch. Now the question becomes, how many bars should I run through here? This is only 3 foot tall when it's standing up. If I run one piece of iron down the middle, they're not going to get through it. In fact, they'll be able to easily stick their head in and pull it out. Versus if I go 2 bars here, adds a lot of weight, little extra cost, and maybe they'll stick their head through and won't be able to get it out. Yeah, kind of leaning towards the cheaper, lighter, don't get the head stuck situation. So according to my schematic here, provided by Bailey Hydraulics, they got an engineer on hand and he helped me out with a lot of this designing. I need that cylinder, so this is a top view, will be connected 42 inches down the gate. So right here, gonna have to have some ears to connect the one end of the hydraulic cylinder to. So I got measured out 42 inches to center. And this, I think we're ready to go. Yeah, I've decided I'm gonna go with the one bar across the middle, and I got some 1.5 by 1.5 14 gauge light stuff, but it'll fill this gate in nicely. Won't add too much weight. We'll do that next. I think I got a water I can shut off. Way up in my face. I've seen you eat rats and dead birds. I don't want you licking my face. That'll do for the day. Nice lightweight stuff. With it being a heavy gate, I'm worried a little bit about sag and just want to make sure it stays the shape that I intend it to. So I got some gussets here. We'll throw them on just to keep these corners tight. Not putting too much stress on them welds. About the 4th time today. That's pretty good. We got, the main frame done. We got this gate, the first half of the gate done. Just need to get the mounts on there and need to get the hinge from here to there and build one more half section of the gate. And I think just because this is it don't need to be that strong and heavy. I think the second gate I'm gonna build entirely out of this 1.5 inch stuff and make things lighter for this hinge down here. Gonna be another cold morning, so we've been plugging this tractor in. So the engine's warm when we start. Load up! Load up! shop build. Just got to build one more section of gate, put a couple hinges on, then start working on the hydraulic part. Alright, headed into the weekend here. We got a 4-year-old birthday party tomorrow. Hopefully there's some ice cream. Thanks for watching, folks. Love to see you next time. Have a good one.
She went to grass.